Welcome to Ask the Personal Trainer podcast, brought to you by ForeverFit.tv with your host, Nicola Riley, here to help you find real health and wellness.
Welcome to Ask the Personal Trainer podcast. I'm Nicola Riley, your online personal trainer, nutrition and lifestyle coach with the online gym at ForeverFit.tv/online gym. So in today's episode, I want to talk all about those arm muscles jiggling. So I touched base with this in the last episode where we were talking about specific body parts and burning body fat. And so often I get asked about what's the best way to stop my arm continuously waving goodbye when I've stopped waving goodbye. You know those bingo wings where you've got the floppiness underneath your arm. So this is a really common problem, and I want to talk to you all about how you can combat this and some tips of how you can make sure that you are targeting those areas but also getting the most out of your workouts. So the first thing you need to do is begin by making sure that your workouts are interval style workouts that are burning any excess sugar that you have in your body. So this means interval training, so a slow cruisy run on a treadmill. This drives me insane when I see people sitting on a treadmill with a magazine and they're just cruising in that cliche fat burning zone, and they're just reading a magazine or watching some TV, and it's not a good use of your time unless you're there to pick somebody up. So you want to make sure that you are using your time really wisely when you go to a gym, and a workout can be 15 minutes and you could do this in your living room. So getting those arms nice and toned doesn't have to be in a gym, and this is why all those HIIT style workouts in the online gym are so fantastic and stopping your arms from jiggling. So you want to introduce interval style training. So this is high intensity interval training, and what this does is this causes your body to burn the muscle glycogens that's stored in your muscles, and this causes then an incredible effect after your training that means your body's going to be burning body fat. It stimulates all the right metabolic and hormonal responses so that later in your day all the magic happens. So the way that you would do this is you would combine like an upper body exercise with a lower body exercise, then go upper body again, lower body in, and then you might jump on a rower and do some hard out sprints for 30 seconds, and then you might repeat that circuit again. You want to make sure that you're using heavier weights, so weights that really challenge your muscles and weights that push your muscles to the edge, so you get that fatigue happening where you're like, I can't push out any more reps. And this is really important because this is where the fat burning magic is going to happen. There's no point having a couple of little pink dumbbells and lifting them up and then hopping on your bike and reading that magazine, which is such a common thing to happen. So this is no longer you. If you want to get your body burning body fat, then you need to make sure you're using really good quality weights and you're training smarter. So it doesn't have to be longer, just training smarter. So a 15-minute workout on a treadmill at a low cruisy jogging pace cannot compete with 8-minute interval training session that you would when you train correctly. So you want to then make sure, so you combine this high intensity interval training with lots more moving. Human beings are designed to move. We have all been moved from a active lifestyle into sedentary by sitting at our desks all day, or traveling, whatever it is that you do that's making you far too stationary. Switch your thoughts around. You are now going to be a much more active person, so stand more. Get yourself a stand-up desk. And at the start of your day, do 20 squats to get your body moving and get it feeling good. In and around your day, do some lunges. If you've got children, talk to them at eye level. Add some squats in and get your body moving more. Become more functional. Add in lots of walking. 6 hours per week is what you should be aiming for every single week. Make sure you're getting that in, and this then is when your body's going to be burning body fat. So when you combine that with the HIIT style training, with lots of moving more, you're going to start to get that magic happening, and those arms are going to start to lose their body fat. Your body's going to be burning body fat, and you're going to start to be able to tone up that body. The next thing you want to do is make sure that you are adding variety into your routine. Too many people do the same old thing all the time. Your workout should vary every 3 to 4 weeks. There is no point doing the same workout, heading to the same class, doing the same routine day in and day out. You need to make sure that you're adding variety, you're mixing up your weights, you're mixing up your reps, you're changing your tempo, you're changing your routine, and you're keeping your body guessing. This is where you're going to get more results. Your body's going to start to change, and it's going to start to adapt, and you're going to be able to start to get all the benefits from your training. So many people, they start a routine, they do it for a few weeks, they get initial results, and then they're like, oh, what's happening now? This is because you're not changing it, you're not mixing it up. Another thing that people do wrong is they mess up their food after their exercise. And so many people, there's a magic spot after you train, and if you were to reach for a really high fructose smoothie, then you're basically telling your body to not burn body fat. And so whenever you have a workout, you want to make sure that afterwards you're consuming food that contains fibre as well as protein and low GI carbohydrates. So making sure that you are allowing your body to get the benefits from that workout. So the last thing in the world you want to do is reach for a smoothie that is loaded with fruit and sugar. You want to make sure, because the fructose in that smoothie, this is basically your body converts that straight into body fat, and it's one of the quickest. High amounts of fructose is essentially the same as telling your body that it should store body fat. So you want to make sure that you're getting good quality protein in after your workout, and do not reach for the fruit smoothies. And then you want to make sure that you are getting lots of green quality vegetables into your diet. So if you are going for a smoothie, because it is quite a convenient thing to have after a workout, make sure it is a smoothie that contains protein, it contains fibre, and some good quality fats in there. And it's low sugar, so very, very small, if no, amounts of fruit inside that. Then you want to make sure that you sleep. Get plenty of sleep. Sleep is crucial for so many elements in your body. 7 to 9 hours every single night is a must. If you get a night where you get 6, 5 or less, don't beat yourself up. Just aim to try and get those 6 to 7 hours of sleep per night. The big reason this is so important to helping you combat those goodbye muscles is not only does a good quality sleep help your body physically and mentally repair. In between the hours of 10 and 2, this is where your body is improving all the physical aspects of your body. So any joint pains, muscles, soreness, all those sorts of physical things that your body needs to repair is happening between those hours. And in between the hours of 2 and 6 a.m, your body's psychologically repairing itself. So this is where, say you were in a bad mood or your emotions got all over the show, this is where your body's going to repair this recover, and where you're able to wake up the next day with a fresh day. So getting that really good quality sleep is important for those two things. But then it's incredibly important for your thyroid hormone, and this is the metabolism boosting thyroid hormone. So in order for you to be burning body fat, improving your metabolism, making it function correctly, you need to make sure that you're getting really good quality sleep, because a tired body craves sugar, craves carbs. It needs that food to be able to feed the thyroid. So the more tired you are, the more you're going to be craving things. So make sure you put every effort into not only your training, but also getting a really good quality sleep, so that doesn't mess up your emotions, your mood, your recovery and your repair the next day. So that there is a tips to stop your arms from jiggling, and how to get your body into burning body fat and making it a more healthy, metabolism boosting and more functional human being. So inside the online gym, there is HIIT workouts to help you with this specific problem. There is over 400 workouts in there, and these are all workouts you can do in your living room. Some of them are as short as 8 minutes. They're metabolism boosting. They combine your strength training with the high intensity work, and they're going to help you get results, and you don't need any equipment. Then you've got schedules in there, everything from core challenges to fat burning programs. If you want to run a marathon, there's a program in there for that. Programs in there for all fitness levels, so make sure you check out the online gym because it has got everything you need to be able to help you find real health, target those spots you're wanting to, and turn your body into the best shape it has ever been. So thanks for tuning in. Until next week, have a fantastic week. The materials and content in this podcast are there to educate and to inform. There is no substitute for professional care by a doctor or other qualified medical professional. This podcast is provided on the understanding that it does not constitute medical or other professional advice or services. Instead, I encourage you to discuss your options with your healthcare provider who knows your condition and your health history. Guests who speak on this podcast express their own opinions, experience, and conclusions. Nicola Riley encourages you to make your own healthcare decisions based on your research and in partnership with your qualified healthcare professional.